to my YouTube channel. I am Khushi and today we are going to learn the topic Chapter 1 Chemical Reactions and Equations from Class 10 Science textbook. Now what a chemical reaction is, we'll understand that by some examples. This is an iron nail. Can you see any dust particles? It's a new iron nail. It is having no rusted particles, but when we see this iron nail, it has some reddish brown patches. You all know that this is rusting. We have studied it in our earlier classes. This rusting on the iron nail is due to the oxidization, and this is a chemical reaction. You all have seen a plant, right? A plant undergoes the process of photosynthesis. It uses sunlight, water, then various minerals from the soil. You have studied it in the biology section. Photosynthesis is also a chemical reaction. Respiration, the process that goes in all living beings, is also a chemical reaction. Digestion is also a chemical reaction. So when a chemical reaction takes place, whenever it satisfies any one or more than one criteria. It can be a change in state, change in color, evolution of gas, change in temperature or formation of precipitation. These all criteria can determine a chemical reaction. So basically what a chemical reaction is a chemical change. Now let us understand chemical reactions with the help of an activity that is provided in your NCERT textbook as well. So in this activity you need a 2 to 3 centimeter long magnesium ribbon. Hold it with a pair of tongs. Be careful while performing this activity. Take a pair of tongs and hold your magnesium ribbon with the help of that. Now provide it fire through a burner and then observe what happens. You will observe that you obtain a white colored powder from the burning of magnesium ribbon. The magnesium ribbon burns fastly and you obtain a white powder from that. So we can write this criteria as magnesium plus oxygen gives magnesium oxide. You know that we write it as Mg plus O2 with heat, as we are providing heat to it, gives MgO. Now from where did oxygen come? We know that fire requires oxygen from burning. So we took oxygen as our second element. So magnesium plus oxygen with the help of heat gives us magnesium oxide. Now what is this? This is a word equation. If we are writing it with the help of alphabets and letters, with the help of sentences, it is known as a word equation. So this is a word equation. Now this is a chemical equation. Why? We use elements, symbols to write it. It is a chemical equation. Now if we look at the equation, it is a skeletal chemical equation. Now what is a skeletal chemical equation? In a skeletal chemical equation, the number of atoms of each element are not equal on both the sides. Now this is RHS, suppose, and this is LHS. On the LHS, oxygen is having one element and here it is having two atoms. Sorry, it is having one atom over here and two atoms over here. Magnesium is balanced over here. We are going to understand and solve balanced equations in our next video. But here we observe that the number of atoms on the both side, left hand side and right hand sides, are not equal. So they are unbalanced equation and also known as skeletal chemical equation. Now if we want to write a balanced equation for that, the balanced equation will be 2Mg. We'll learn how to solve balanced equations in our next video. Plus O2 gives, with the help of heat, 2MgO. So now the equation is balanced. This balanced equation also have two sides, LHS and RHS. Reactants. Now what are reactants in this chemical equation? 2Mg plus O2 is the reactants. Anything which react to form a new substance is known as reactants. Means reactants combine to form the product. Now we have studied in our many fields like mathematics. The end product is known as the product. The end product is known as the product. So 2Mg plus O2 reactants gives us the product. Therefore 2MgO is a product. Hope so I clarified your doubts for the reactants, products, word equation, chemical equation and what a chemical reaction is. Thank you for watching my video. We will be meeting in our next video with the balanced equations. Thank you.